My best friend chose her boyfriend over me 47 times. There wasn't gonna be a 48. Everyone told me I was too lenient with my best friend Kathy, and always made excuses for her when she flaked out on plans to be with her boyfriend. And maybe they were right. I mean, 2 years ago, she had offered to take me out for brunch after I was feeling down over losing my job when she suddenly texted me, "Can't make it." Jake surprised me with breakfast in bed. And the worst part of it was that I was literally already there, at our reserved table ordering 2 mimosas. Then it was the birthday dinner where she showed up 90 minutes late, then left after 10 minutes because Jake asked her to come over. Same thing when I was moving apartments, and when my mom was having surgery and I really needed a friend. And you'd think that was the final straw, right? No. It wasn't until Kathy flaked out on my mom's funeral that I realized I was chasing after someone who clearly didn't want me around like I wanted her. So I stopped inviting her to things, focused on myself, joined a climbing gym, made some new friends, and made space for old friends who actually wanted to be there. And by the time my birthday came around, my dinner table was full of people who cared and made time for me too. But just as things started turning around, Kathy came back. I was packing up my climbing gear when I suddenly got a flood of texts. Jake cheated on me, with crying emojis filled my notifications. I glanced at it, then went straight back to packing. 3 more texts came through in rapid succession. Hello? I'm literally heartbroken. Then, I'm coming over, getting wine and ice cream. That only made me pack even faster. My phone rang and I let it go to voicemail. A text instantly popped up. "Are you seriously not gonna be here when I need you?" Well, that was ironic. I wasn't sure if I should be angry or amused that she finally felt exactly how I did all those times she left me to deal with trauma alone, but I didn't have time to think about it. Within minutes, there was a loud pounding on my door with a female voice yelling through the door, "I brought wine!" Kathy stood there with a red nose and a mascara streaking down her cheeks. She had a wine bottle in one hand and an overnight bag in the other. Before I could say anything, she pushed past me and headed straight for my couch like she'd done 100 times before. Except this time was different. This time I wasn't dropping my plans for her. "God, I can't believe he did this to me," she said, already pulling up Netflix on my TV. "We're watching that show we used to love, and you're gonna tell me I'm better off without him." I went back to my room and grabbed my duffel bag with my gear. While she ranted about the guy she loved so much she ditched me 47 times. My friends pulled up to the driveway and honked the horn twice. I opened the front door and started lacing up my shoes when Mara turned to look at me with a confused expression. "Where are you going?" "Utah. Rock climbing," I said calmly. She jumped up from the couch so fast she almost knocked over the wine. "What? You can't leave. I'm literally having a crisis right now." Then she actually started unpacking my duffel bag, throwing clothes and gear I had neatly packed across the room. "Cancel it. Tell them you can't go." I dropped the bag and started picking everything back up again. One of my friends stepped out of the car and walked over, shocked at what she saw. She awkwardly started helping me pick up some of the thrown stuff and bring it over to the car without asking. Kathy closed the door and glared at me. "He cheated on me with his coworker. Don't you even care?" "Mom died 4 months ago," I said flatly. "You were at Jake's friend's party. Did you even care?" I threw her words back at her. Kathy's mouth hung open, instantly speechless. That's what I thought. I reached for the door and stepped out with my bag still open. She ran to block my doorway, arms spread wide like she could physically keep me there. "I have nobody else. You can't do this." "Sure you can. If I did it, so can you." I walked to the car with her following me, her voice getting more desperate with each step. "I'll make it up to you. Please, we can talk when you get back." I opened the car door and threw my bag in. She grabbed the door frame. "Please, just one night. One night and then you can go on your trip." I looked at her standing there with the same desperate expression I had at the hospital when my mom was fighting for her life. "Kathy, you disappointed me 47 times. There's not gonna be a 48. Please go home when you're done." I shut the car door.